Hello, this is Utkarsh. I represent the zups team, and this is our project on news personalization. This is just a dummy representation of how our GUI would look like and how we're going to personalize it. As you can see, there are four sections here. The first section, this section is the place where the user enters the query and where we have the user options. Then there is the currently blank term, which is blank section, which is the place where the results would come for this query. We also have the news user preferred news and the headlines. Of course, there are three types of news. One is the top news, the user preferred news, and the query related news. I would be discussing all of them as well as the features of our product in detail, of our project in detail. Okay, let us start with the first section. All right. Now, here we have a search text bar, the subs logo, and the user options. The user options includes ones using which one can add a user, or this is just a demo. Therefore, we are just selecting the user directly instead of just going directly to the login and the password. So. Suppose the user clicks on add user, then he can fill the registration form, which he can fill his various details such as professional user preference. On clicking submit or on clicking cancel, he would be redirected accordingly. Once we have the user profile, we can definitely map the user with a unique ID, and then decide uh, how to make a vector space how to make a vector out of that particular user's profile in our database. Next we are going to talk about clustering. Uh, okay, so suppose we have a set of documents about which we are not yet sure, but we do know that we need to classify them according to categories. Now, as we had shown in the previous section, that the user can select a set of choices. So, assuming that the user has a lot of choices in those areas, we are taking only 5 for demonstration. We can take those choices, for example, sports, politics, entertainment, etc., which the user can write as the user preference. We can use those as labels, and using that we can cluster our data, and in a sense we can classify the data. So for example, here if you can see, we have given the query as text as sports, and we have fetched the first 1000 rows. So now we have the first few rows which are related to that particular section.